Greetings, everybody, and welcome to episode 98 of the Sickcast, aka the Siblings in Cardboard podcast. I'm your host, Noah, joined again by my buddies and co-hosts, Thomas and Justin. Donnie is out there around in the wild. I think I saw him, I heard he was at a Flesh and Blood event, so he's coming back sometime soon, but he says hi as well. And whether you're a first-timer or a veteran card gamer, well, that's reverse. Just testing the waters either way. We are all siblings in cardboard. Guys, pre-release. Super Slam. Was it as super and slam worthy as everybody thought it was going to be?
I think so. I am very surprised at how fun this set was and sealed.
Was it fun because you weren't having to take it like super seriously, or is it just fun?
Oh, I think if I were to try to introduce someone like who likes playing games at a very high level, I think limited tough nut or like blitz tough nut no weapons would be like, I think the epitome of like Flesh and Blood. The like choices you have to make and the evaluations you make with how the deck works. So like generating toughness tokens, like taking damage versus blocking, and just so many cool things that you do, like intentionally pitching your reds in and setting up plays that you know that the tough nut activation will always hit on. Like the power of clashing in this set is very, very strong. Like clashing is so strong.
Yeah, because you have the clash deck.
Well, I mean, just the toughness token and the vigor token are both worth so much in this set. So yeah. I think it's great. Nice. And then I enjoyed Pleiades. I played Archaeos, so the only guy I haven't played is Short Man. I haven't played Lyeth yet.
So, I heard that getting him together and sealed was really hard.
So I played Tough Nut. I'm a 2-1 gamer. I've been to 3 pre-releases. I went 2-1 in all of them. My loss with Tough Nut was to Evan Brooks, and he sat across from me and we started slugging it out. And I think on the second turn, he blasts me for 18. Like, just big 18 damage. And so we slug it out a bit more, and I'm at 4, and he's got this, like, board set up. And I'm like, man, I'm so dead. I'm like even ready to just, like, tell him, dude, as long as you've got a wet noodle to attach to all these auras that are popping, I'm dead. Dude, he had more than a wet noodle. He intimidated 2 cards out of my hand and swung at me for 22. Jeez. I'm like, Evan, you might have killed me at 20 with that hand. Like, I was at 4, man. Like, I had no chance. It's the scene of Trunks blowing Frieza up. Like, the first sword slash finished me off. You didn't need to hit me with the key wave afterwards. I was dead. Okay. But yeah, I had a great time. I think the set's really good. I'm pleasantly surprised at how fun limited is without weapons, because you have to play completely differently if you don't have a weapon on the board to lean against.
Nice. I'm glad that was fun.
Sorry, how did that kind of feel with the and I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit more, but without the weapon, I mean, just in terms of the cost curve, was it hard to like effectively use your whole hand or the cost curve or go wide?
The set's just so well designed. Like, they put things like Toby Jugs, that's the 2-block boots that everyone gets in pre-release, because you get like a full art cold foil copy. You could throw a red into that. Rather than just lose the red, you throw a red into that and send it to second cycle. Fantastic. Brother in Arms is really good. If you're playing Revered, you have Dig In, and even if you just don't have anything else to do with it, sometimes throwing your red into a Dig In for a toughness token, when you know, like, you're stuck on Arsenal and you can't play the red either, and you need to block, it doesn't feel terrible either. So they gave, like, pitch outlets to, like, intentionally send cards to the bottom, so it didn't feel like in some formats where you draw your all red hand and you go, okay, this is stupid, I'm fatigued.
Right.
You have plenty of ways out to get those cards back in the bottom and still eke out defensive value. So
nice. I have not gone to any pre-releases. I am still in house hell, but I have been helping some people test for LL lately, and I've been the punching bag. I've been playing a lot of Starvo, and I forgot how dumb that deck is.
It's funny because you draw these like really, really terrible blues, you just like draw a whole handful of them. You're like, man, this deck sucks. And then your next hand, it's like Felling in the Crown with for 10 go again into Winter's Wail, and you're just like, man, this deck is busted.
Yeah. You just like sometimes you get to draw like you do like the Bazinga thing, right? Or Bingo Bango Bongo, or Show Your Crowns, whatever you want to call it. And your hand's like Winter's Bite plus Felling, and that's really good. And sometimes you have a Boulder Drop in Arsenal or a Spinal in Arsenal.
Or
and you
Boulder Drop
like,
plus Felling.
yeah. Or sometimes you go like Boulder Drop out of Arsenal and then Felling, or Cadaverous Dealing out of Arsenal plus Felling, or whatever out of Arsenal plus Felling, and you're just like, oh, that's a good turn. And that has been very fun. I'm enjoying that deck because it's not so much like the skill in playing the deck. It's probably the easiest deck in the format to actually play. But it's very hard to build. Very, very, very hard to build.
The balance is so touchy.
Yeah, like changing the deck by a single card changes a lot. So that's all I've done.
I was going to be out today, but I got really, really sick. In fact, while I was working overtime on Saturday, I kind of felt it coming. I was thinking, don't do this to me. But I went and got meds today and kind of trying to rebound back. So should be cleared up within a few days, but
You could hear it too. I'm sorry you feel bad.
yeah, I mean, it happens. I was able to, though, off of some really cool eBay stuff, pick up some Super Slam so I can have Super Slam limited of my own at some point. I could just come over and we could just act like it's limited. It's okay.
I will totally do just random sealed deck with you. Just 1v1. Like
that way I can feel it out.
We have to we do a best of 2 and do a tiebreaker if it comes down to it. Like you just take your card pool, you have to play at least one Brute and at least one Guardian. That kind of thing.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. That way I can interact with the set a little bit, because I probably won't. This is going to take me forever to open. I don't like to open things fast. So, and the pack crack video, this was supposed to be here on Friday, but everything requires signature confirmation, so I didn't actually get it till Sunday.
When you do your pack crack video, you have to open the pack backwards and put the first card at the back.
Really?
Okay.
Is that where the hot money card is?
Yes, sometimes the expansion slots and stuff are at the front because they wanted to make the rules like as accessible as possible. So the like when you're telling people how to do it, it's first card, you can't play it. Like that's it. It's either a token. So if it's a token, it's fine, but that's where your expansion slot cards
are. I have to take the first card and move it back.
Okay.
So you can just get the little mini token, and that covers everything.
Yeah. So the expansion slot card and the tokens are all at the front. As far as I know, I don't think the packs out of the box are different. I'm pretty sure I remember opening packs and seeing the expansion slot card at the front. I do have one problem with that though. Traditionally, you try to put the money cards at least one card deep into the pack. So if the pack gets dinged before it ever gets opened, you don't have damage to your card.
Yeah. They should have put the weapons in front, the tokens in front, and then
what weapons?
And then the expansion.
Tokens?
So you know how there's only 2 token slots? There's only 1.
Oh. Well, he could have put the toughness in whatever token, and then the expansion right behind it in front.
No, those take up the same spot.
They take up the same spot.
That's it. Yeah.
So it used to be.
That's what he's saying.
It used to be the second card from the last.
Yeah.
And now it's just the front card. It's not that big of a deal. I actually really like the way the packs are collated because you look at the front card, you look at the back cards, you've seen the good cards, and the super rares. Some of them are really exciting. Some of them are bombs and should have been majestics, but whatever. like Big Bully. Woo, man. That's the one that doubles its base.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking of Bully Tactics. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, Bully Tactics is definitely majestic. Thank goodness. Because that card in Limited is kind of cheating.
Yeah, that card's crazy.
Tough Nut sees that card and cries.
Yeah. His whole entire shtick just goes out the window when that card hits the field.
Yeah, you've got like 5 toughness tokens, and Lyeth or Chaos just like intimidate your whole hand, and you're like, yeah, nice conversation. That was fun. Like,
Yes.
okay. So I'm pretty interested at where cards are going because I know like KO cards have to be like skyrocketing, right? But are any of the Guardian cards?
Not really. And it's crazy because I'm like, I have two different lists. I'm actually looking at how expensive this whole Marlin like blinging out's gonna be. I got really excited because I was like,
that's going to be expensive.
Dude,
I was like,
you
there's
have
no
an infinite ceiling, buddy. You can go.
Yeah, that's one. That's like you can pick your number to make that deck how expensive you want.
Do you want a mortgage? You want it to cost you a mortgage? Go for it.
like I was like, oh, King Kraken harpoons are only like $14. The extended arts. I was like, this is gonna be totally. They're not. It's like a false listing. So I'm looking deep. Now the only thing I don't want to bling out is the Codex Marvels. I not yet at least. That might be like the last thing because I have foil codexes.
I do have a couple random blue extended arts I could probably give you. Just gotta find them all. Of like the
I'm not worried.
Yellow fin, red fin.
Yeah, I need those in rainbow foil for the EAs, and then obviously I got to get the harpoons and the big game trophy shot, and then you got to go treasure pack on everything else, and Lord knows it's all over from there. So we'll figure it out. It might be one of those like long-term endeavors.
You could have tried to do that for gravy, and that could have been worse.
Oh, dude, did you know that there are misprint 3 of a kinds as well? So like you can go as high as you want. Like you could bling out every card in some kind of like rare alt art or a misprint. Or something.
I got 3 foil 3 of a kinds that I'm confused on whether or not which one if there's a misprint or not because it looks weird. So
okay,
what's the misprint?
They check. What is the misprint?
It's something random. It's like something's got a highlight that it shouldn't. I know Damien has a set. I'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I want to know. I'm curious about that. Anyway, I'll do like a search for Brute, but just off of what I was looking at, there wasn't anything like super crazy that I saw that I guess stood out to me. I did want to talk. Oh, we're getting there.
Okay,
that's on the list.
Good.
A Balance of Justice is on the list. In fact, I forgot I had a Balance of Justice, and then it sold. That's how I knew I had an extra Balance of Justice. I like when things like that happen. Yeah,
I hate it when I have these extra legendaries laying around.
It sold, and I said, "Is this the one I had on my Azalea deck?" Because I was like, I really don't want to give it up, and I realized I was like, no, I have an extra one. But that's how I find out I have extra cards.
Love that
because they just sell. But yes, Balance of Justice is on there. Send Packing, believe it or not necessarily a KO card, could be, but just a card I want to kind of point out. I think Send Packing definitely is a card to at least take a look at. Make sure you have a playset. It's not through the moon right now or anything. 16, I think it's pretty standard where it's been, roughly around the $16 to $18 range. I mean, maybe it's slightly up from its like 13, 14, but just something to kind of take a look at. Plowwinder is down to $14 and dropping, which is
it's working.
What did Felon go down to?
I'll give you that one right now.
I opened 2 of them.
Good. Open more.
They seem popular in the print. Yeah, I'm gonna find some Earth schmuck who wants them.
$30 for Rosetta. They're pre-selling for $20 on Super Slam.
Wow,
that's so good. We'll take it.
Yeah,
that's crazy how much it dropped.
They've kind of crashed down. I have Ancestral Harmony on here as well. It's not the highest it's been, but it is still a $20+ card. That's from Heavy Hitters.
Katsu Blue. Okay.
Katsu's around the corner. He's coming back, right? Eventually. Spinal Crush, even though you get him out of the Armory deck, you still need, I think, one more, and you also just want to have Spinal Crushes in general. So they're actually up to $8, which is pretty cool. They've been about a $4 or $5 card. This has been like a very slow grind for them, but they've been anywhere from $4.45 down all the way, at the end of August at the tail end. And this is just normal stuff. Obviously, if you want these in rainbow foil, even in unlimited edition rainbow foil, you're going to be paying quite a bit, given the fact that it's welcome to Wraith. And obviously,
Mhm.
if you want it in first edition Rainbow Foil, good luck. But Spinal Crush definitely on the upswing. Riches of Triple Donnie out of nowhere just jumped back to 330 plus. So was kind of going down, and then all of a sudden it was just like, hey, you know it'd be really cool, and then it went right back up. So there's
Why?
maybe 10 on TCG Player. So I think a lot of this, and this is a, I don't know. Well, I mean, how you fix this? They're doing a pretty good job of reprinting things, although Common Fables was pretty wild. But a lot of people just buy up Fables. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this is a generic Fable, so this is a pretty common thing when it comes to Fables and other generic cards like this, that they are very inflexible with reprinting. That this card will be considered to the end of time. So having multiples of them never really feels bad. I don't know if that's the card I have 50 of. You know what I mean? Like, I guess. Sure. But I would rather have 50 of another card that we're going to talk about. On that same note, though, I have Ophidia. We were talking about it. Went down, right? Like it went down. I believe it was below 4 at some point, which is actually crazy. So they were selling around 397, 389. This is just recently. Some of the high ones sold at 580, and now they're all the way back up to 512. So there was like another buyout wave where they just took all the ones below 4 and below 5 off the market. Pretty much between like September 5th all the way to the 20th. They're all gone. So now we're back in the $500 range for I. So I have Ophidia, right?
Yeah.
Opting is pretty good. Opting's probably really good too, and I just like Tough Nut, right? Couldn't you use Opt technically for his pitch effect, sort of?
It would be a weird ass hand.
Yeah, it would be. But I'm I'm trying to think of why.
If I
Why
were
would
to
there
put some funky, cute blue into the deck, I would put Back Alley Breakline before I put an Eye of Ophidia in.
Back Alley Breakline is a hell of a card, especially flipping it in. Especially Back Alley Breakline blue. Wow, Tough Nuts. Tough Nuts in a whole nother role with that. Okay, and then moving on to some Guardian cards. Rampart of the Ram's Head. I think this should be no surprise. It's going up a little bit. Definitely been a $60 to $70 card. This is as early as look at this. September 5th. Cold foils. $56, right? Modest. Very modest. We're back up to like $80, $90 cold foils. And the rainbow foils are actually higher than the cold foils, but that's the ELE weird thing. It's the only set where people go, let me get that rainbow foil. Because the first edition is actually more printed than the limited, which is wild to think about. Really wild to think about. So lots of Rampart of the Ram's Heads being bought, but that's because there's Guardians coming in the meta
too.
Yep.
Right.
There's also the new one from the gem pack, so it can't go that high, and also the rainbow foil. The OG rainbow foil looks like ass.
Huh. I mean,
the cold foil looks so good.
Pleiades and Light
rainbow
both
foil
run
Rampart looks bad. Yes,
they have a lot of curves that play very well into Rampart of the Ram's Head.
I mean, that shield is one of the most busted shields I think that's ever existed. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the shield is Valiant Dynamo for Guardians, except you got to pay for it instead of
candle to Stalagmite.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Stalagmite's
heinous, but
yeah,
I love that card. I'm not gonna drag it too hard.
Third straight week, we've talked about it. Third straight week, it goes up. Testament of Valhai, over 100 now for rainbow foils. Just keeps going up.
Really? No, why? You people stop.
Yeah.
Stop that, people. Spend money on good cards, not bad cards. Well, I mean, just kidding. That's a good card, but
it is a really cool shield.
It is a super cool shield. I just wish Volta was better. She needs like 1 or 2 cards.
Every Guardian is unique and different. I just think Pleiades and Lyeth are already appearing to be more unique and different than every other Guardian that's ever been printed. They actually play the game in cool ways. Like Lyeth plays like Azalea, funny enough.
Lyeth is Azalea.
Oh
Just
no!
straight up.
Damn. Give me 1 sec. Let me.
Oh no. Okay. Focus.
I know it's
issue?
gonna miss
There
the
you go.
overlay. Okay. Yeah.
We did it.
All right. All right. I won't do that again. All right. We got to it finally. Balance of Justice. This is not surprising. I think I said this probably like 4 times throughout the initial kind of unveiling of the brutes. Hey, brutes are coming back. Hey, your headpiece is probably going to be this when you know, because it's going to be a brute heavy meta. Balance of Justice, there's at least, let's see, 1, 4, because that guy has 3 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 Balance of Justices on TCG. That's it. They are 150 plus for Rainbow Foil. There's not quite a lot of them. And then Cold Foils are at 211. Welcome back, Balance of Justice, to your pre-downfall. This card was probably not probably, I'm looking at it, 126 you could have got a Rainbow Foil for, and the 130, some at 118. Definitely the Cold Foils were low. I mean, 189, 178, 178. So the Cold Foils definitely got snagged up. Most people probably never sold this. They probably just kept it. So definitely, like, this is that card that you just move it when it's off meta. You keep your meta cards. You just move when they're off. Or you can sell them high and then rebuy them low. But
We're definitely going into a BOJ meta.
Yes. Gravy, he is still good. He draws cards. Dio is good. She draws cards. KO is
Marlon
good.
draws cards.
He draws cards.
Yep, Marlon draws cards.
There's a lot of card draw.
Basilio procs it occasionally.
Sometimes. You work so hard to not proc that card as a Cilio.
Yep.
You work really hard.
Same thing with Dio. As a Dio player, I try really hard not to proc BOJ.
Yeah. But it sitting on the field dictates on when I play Lions. So
For sure.
Do I get to feel smart about imposing visage?
All 3 of us have been saying this. If you're going to play Guardian, well, I think we were. Dude, it has to be like 3 or 4
I was
months
like, the
back
second
now.
we saw Pleiades and Lyeth, I was on it. I was like, buy your imposings now.
I think it's the second we saw Valda. We're like, okay,
yeah, we definitely
saw Valda. Go ahead and pick these up. Like,
we definitely mentioned.
I don't think I would have played it in Valda, but maybe.
Yeah, but we've been preaching that this is like, because I don't.
Once we saw Leyline for sure.
Pleiades plays like almost no other cards outside of the new set, right? She plays like Spinal, Command and Conquer, and Imposing Visage.
Let me look it up. Yeah, if you want to put together a really, really cheap deck that's actually like semi-competitive, I think it's going to be Pleiades for a while. Now, like, obviously ramping it up to be the full version is going to get a little expensive because like we got a balance and a Tunic here, but like the upgrade from Tunic over Attention, no, that's not the Bodice. I can't remember the first Virtuoso Bodice. The upgrade there, it's only like a minimal upgrade. Bodge over Tierra Suspense is a big one, but like whatever. But yeah, it's literally just like CNC imposing because it comes with Terra Sunders, so you don't have to worry about that.
Which is really good.
That's literally it. And then the rest of it's just like insert whatever your favorite tech card is. Like,
and you can
if you
play
want to
without
play
CNC. Like, this is not a CNC required meta, right? But it is still good.
I mean, the interaction with her, just because what happens next makes CNC pummel like a 3-card 10 very reliably, is good. But like, I don't know. You can play a Guardian attack and it makes Terra Sunder better.
I'd actually say
mandatory.
that this is probably a better CNC meta with the BOJs running around because there's one less out to save your arsenal.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're a person that's taking advantage of that, I mean, there's a lot of people running around. You know, if you're, I mean, you are kind of incentivized to do that. They're incentivized to try and figure out what they want to protect. They want to get an extra card for a swing turn, or if they want to protect their arsenal. I feel
Outside
like
of
Cincy's
Dio
good.
and Verdance, who even gets to play cop?
Who gets to play Crown of Providence?
Because Gravy's got to go back on Dominion or Baj. KO's running Fleshbag. Florian runs Face. Basilio runs Flash.
I mean, Marlon's playing the gold helmet,
Yeah, Marlon's playing a gold helmet.
but she's trenching anyway to protect the arsenal. Usually,
No, she's not. She's Tunic, man.
you
So,
play Tunic and Trench though, don't you? I mean,
You play
have to,
Trench
have to have
for
both.
AB.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Anyways,
He's Trenching versus Kano, essentially.
So yeah, so CNC good right now is the basic answer. It's like it's very, very live.
Yeah, CNC's good.
I'm working on Dio right now. Depending on how we think the CC meta is going to end up going, it could be a dropping Crown of Providence from Dio as well. Like ideally, you want to run both helmets, but
Really? Oh yeah, okay.
Dude, if it's
slot
hot KO
compression.
summer, if it's hot KO summer, you run BOJ. Like it's
just
have to
compression.
you just throw your fridge in front of the Command and Conquer, right? Like, and then you crack the BOJ, draw an extra card, and kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, BOJ is that ship has sailed, and I think the opposing this ship has sailed too, because that card had to have been like, what was it, $8, $9 back in June?
I'm going back that far. It's 18 right now.
So it's doubled in price since essentially
since
we heard about
$8.93.
Valda. Yeah.
Yeah, the low was $8.93.
Still, for what it does, it's a pretty solid card. Like,
yeah, very good card. And it's funny, I knew the card was going to get played in Pleiades. I wasn't sure about Lyeth, and very easily could see it in both.
Oh, I've been seeing Lyeths play it. I don't know if it's good yet. Definitely incredible in Pleiades, because getting your What Happens Next aura train rolling is just so critical. Like, nothing is more important than getting that aura out and starting to run that like suspense counter train moving, right?
Every game that I've cast Imposing Visage as a Pleiades, I've won.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Like, sometimes it's just worth to go nega card to get What Happens Next.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your next card?
Right, in terms of just brute kind of stuff, the only thing that's really kind of gone up is the KO Marvel. The KO Armed and Dangerous Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Just because people are playing them. And then Scowling Fleshbag's one of the bigger winners. Just on the rise. So about to be in the 70s for the headpiece and Rainbow Foil Plus. So
wow.
And cold foils are 90 plus right now. So definitely. And then there's one for $9,999.99. You don't want to buy that one. It's just a rainbow foil. There's nothing special about it. But those seem to be like the bigger winners for the brute cards. I do have another card that we always talk about, and everybody always goes, "Man, why is this going up?" Prismatic Leyline went up again. Okay, I just like to keep everybody involved with this. I know. That's what. See, I was waiting for the why. $25 right now for Prismatic Leyline. Continues to go up.
But only Gravy Bones plays it.
Or
it's really good in that deck.
There's some cookery going on behind the scenes.
Who's cookerying yellows into their deck?
I don't know. Ira, Katsu?
Lyeth? I don't know how we're doing this, but I play reds and yellow and blue attacks in that deck.
When you
got a 5-card hand.
I think when you throw your blue attacks, that's because you're pretty desperate, right?
The 1 for 5 that makes much might tokens is really good.
Also,
Cruel Ambition, I think is the name of it, or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, it makes 3 mites. That card is good. But are you really
Escalate Violence? That's the name of the card.
Escalate Violence.
Cruel Ambition is the other one that makes mites.
Cruel
Both of
Ambition's
those are
the
good.
non-attack action. Escalate Violence is the one that says if you have at least one might, make 3 more.
Yeah.
So the issue with that is how the only way to give it go again in Life's toolkit is Razor Reflexes, or Snapdragon Scalers. Are you building your deck around Snapdragoning basically a card that has no real on hit? I will tell you, if you do throw some form of disruption and then break your snaps and then throw one of the Crush or Tower cards somehow with like a bunch of pumps on it, that could be pretty disruptive. That one that says Crush, discard a card.
Short Shrift?
Yes. That card, I hate that card. That card's frustrating.
That card's really good. That card and the stupid tower discard your hand.
Yep. Cut a long
Those
story
two
short.
Long story short, that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those 2 cards are really, really good.
Yep. Terra Sunder, cut a long story short, is very abusive.
Yes.
Before we get into our final card, which is going to be a really, really big surprise, and I really like it. Swing Big is about $30. So
There,
I mean,
okay.
and that
It's like something has to cost more than like $15 in a brick deck.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Swing Big. I mean, Swing Big is swinging big.
Which
and
one?
That's the
Swing
old
Big
one.
2, 3, 4?
4?
What's Swing Big 3?
The original Swing Big.
Okay, so they got Swing Big. Then they've got the
then
other
there's Strength
one.
Resolve.
And then they have the 2 for 7 that makes you clash and zaps you for 1.
Oh, Reckless Stampede.
Okay. Yes, that is still Swing Big. It's actually usually going to get 9, right?
It's Swing Big adjacent, but I did get someone to kill themselves with that card, and it was really funny. Because they went to do the clashy thing, and I was playing Pleiades, so I played up on a pedestal, and I just got my Pulverize out of the yard and put it on the top of my deck.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that was fun. But anyways, Swing Big, yes.
Last card. If anybody wants to try and take a guess what it is, I may have quite a few copies of this card.
Okay.
And it might be coming on the table.
Don't say Vipox.
It's Vipox. It's Vipox, baby. And I've been telling you guys for a long time that this card's going to get its day in the sun. And it still has plenty of room to grow because it's generic. Okay? And we're eventually going to find a hero that's incentivized to just play one power cards. And the day that happens, it's going to go even higher. Right now, though, it's sitting around. Where is it? I was just on it. Where's my Vipox? Okay, it's around $3, maybe closer to $4. That includes shipping, but about $3. And people are actively buying it.
Yeah.
Now we could just get that to $8. You know.
So okay.
Hold on, sorry, I'm gonna look over on my other screen while I look at Vipox again because I can't remember.
No, imagine you throw Vipox at your opponent and they have a full hand. Your opponent goes no blocks, and you pitch 2 cards into it to pump it up to 6, and it hits your opponent, and then they lose 4 life. You just dealt them a 3-card 10. You know what you could have also done? You could have blocked with all 3 of those cards and gotten 9 points of value. You netted 1 point of value.
There's a funny world.
Your opponent didn't block.
There's a funny world where I don't hate it in Lyeth.
It's okay in
but
both
like,
the reviled.
It's generic
heroes.
And it's not reviled, and it not having either of those tags is a big deal.
Oh wait, you can't Terras it. No, it sucks.
Look,
if you could Terras under it, it would be pretty good, right? Because
I'm gonna cook for a bit. Give me a second. I'll think on this one.
Vipox is a nice 1-for-1. It blocks 3, and if you don't want to block it, it's taking some value.
No, it costs 0. He's saying I play 1 card, you give me
1 card. Well, yeah, it's a 1-for-1, and if you don't block it, they're taking 4. If you're Lyeth, they're taking 5. It's pretty good.
It's a card that Lyeth can actually block. I think Vipox will be the first card that gets cut out of a real RKO deck. I just think it's not consistent enough. I don't think RKO's any good until he gets a weapon. And that's probably like my biggest beef with RKO, actually, or the set entirely. I just think there's this super undercooked character that came out of it. He's got like big Olympia feels to me.
They just have room to grow.
Feels like Verdance on release to me.
Like you could see something there. It's just clearly they're short, like not even one card. It has to be at least two.
But she's like, it'd be like Verdance if Verdance didn't have Felling and Plow. Because there's not like a Felling level card in the Revile pool. There's some good ones, but there's no Felling.
I think RKO should have had an Armory deck on release, just like Pleiades did.
Oh, he's gonna get an Armory deck for sure at some point.
Oh yeah, he's so something interesting on the Living Legend board is that like Lyeth, he has a blank, right? He has no weapon.
For the weapon?
Yep. But on RKO, he has question marks.
There's because they're probably gonna bring back Mandible Claws.
I was gonna say,
really
conspiracy
really
theory
silly
is
about
that
it.
they're waiting to the last second to say that Mandible Claw does not get banned.
That it's all the way back, baby.
They should ban Mandible Claws.
Well, we're still not at a point where Leviah feels even remotely playable, and we just feel like taking Blood Rush Bellow away from her. Reinhardt's not accruing any Living Legend points, so we're just going to make an executive decision here to break all our rules and say that Mandible Claw is not hitting Living Legend yet.
To be fair, I am very happy that neither of these brutes are Blood Rush machines, and they're interesting.
Yes, but Blood Rush actually sucks in both of them.
Yeah, because KO can't play Blood Rush. He's not that good. So he's going to need some power cards, but he'll get them eventually.
So Tough Nut can't play Blood Rush, but I think he's pretty good. I'm running like 17 value Dio into Tough Nut, and he's keeping up with me. Sometimes it's coming down to like the last turn.
Because Tough Nut can just rock it, and that's like really good at catching up on value.
And if he can get those toughness tokens, sometimes he's like accruing these like really sneaky like 18 to 20 point turns out of nowhere.
Yeah, like he can either accrue toughness tokens versus like tall decks. If it's a wide deck, then he's just rocking it versus you, and you're just super unhappy to be dealing with that. Because there's enough vigor support now, right, to where Rock is actually like playable.
Yes.
Good old Rock.
I would just say in general, I think his ratios are good enough that you could like hedge. And like if you don't hit the blue, you just hit the yellow and you throw the 2 for 6 out of your arsenal or something. And it just works out. Or you have your tunic counter like to bail you out as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
5 Pox is a real card. Promise you.
Now
it's among all the cards that I collect that are generic.
So
don't doubt it.
We're coming up on to essentially a new season of Flesh and Blood. We have 4 new heroes entering the meta. We've got some significant new cards and expansion slots hitting the meta, and I feel like we're almost going into. It's not like when Mistveil came out, because when Mistveil came out, it was very clear that like all 3 Mistveil heroes were extremely potent, right? And and then even when Rosetta came out, it was really clear that Florian and Aurora were going to have some effect on the meta. I don't know if any of these 4 heroes have that like definite like day 0 knowledge that we know that they're going to have some effect, but I think they are going to have at least a little bit, and definitely the cards in the set is going to have some effect, at least for PQ season.
So things I didn't even think about or look at. Kano, the wizard, is at 887.
Yep.
I knew KO was up there at 737, and Florian is up there at 720.
Wow. That's crazy, considering he's, what, a set old? 2 sets old? Wow.
This time last year he came out, yeah.
Florian had a really good season.
Yeah, he had that one crazy season, but it was before they did the half point thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he was.
So I don't think Florian will hit LL just because he has the half-point advantage.
No, that goes away.
Is it going away for him yet?
Mm-hmm.
For this PQ season? Is it gone? Maybe it is.
Yeah, because he came out the last week of September.
Dang, time flies. It doesn't feel like a year-old hero.
I know, right?
But KO definitely he's toast. There is no way he makes it through PQ season. He won't be a part of World's meta at all.
He is too easy to play. He is too easy to build. And like, I'm not like saying like, oh, you need to be brain dead to play KO. Like, you are going to use some thought process in it, but like playing Gravy as opposed to playing KO or playing Acilio versus playing KO. Yeah, there we go. It's just night and day different. And that's fine.
So it's more that his deck has been solved for kind of like a really long time with only very subtle variations. And the cards that they like printed for him just made him better.
It's very clear what they do.
Yeah, they just roll filled some of the weaker spots in KO's list better. Like he just got better blues. Like it's funny. You have to actually think about what blues you want in the deck now. There are like so many good blue fives that you could put in. There's like Clash Mechanics. There's the CNC one. There's like the one that like defensively makes a Vigor token. Like there's
that one you slam in. That one's good.
There's so many strong blues. Like
yeah. No, KO's really, really good now. He also got more disruptive with Strength Rules All. That card's obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Another CNC in the blue slot. And he still has all the go-agains because he's KO.
His go-again's even better. Like,
yeah, because, Buck Wild is good. Dude, and the other one.
Oh, Buck Wild. Man, you could just run 9 of them. You got so much.
I don't know if you do, but you can.
Yeah, you can. Because they all hit the condition. They're all technically 6s in the KO deck. And they just say if you've pitched a 6 this turn, it has go again. Which with KO, like the only cards that aren't 6s are your Song of Sinews and your Blood Rush Bellows, and maybe your like one Reckless Swing.
I don't even know if you're Reckless anymore. Might not be worth it.
It would just be a one of, right? That's it. You never need more than one because you burn through your deck so fast that you can just find it arsenal. And you'd never need more than one.
Yeah, I think I'd play like one max. So
it doesn't even matter that you shouldn't play it. You sometimes still have to respect it.
You have to respect it still. Yeah.
Like you should and shouldn't, right? You should never like lose the game because you're worried about Reckless Swing, but you should still sometimes you have to subtly adjust your play lines a little bit to just stay at 3, maybe 4 now with the card that zaps you. But he won't stick around for long. I still think he's got some volatility in his set, right? Even though you only have like 6 cards that can be misses on your Wild Rides and Pulpings, you still have 6 misses. You think it doesn't happen? It happens so much more often than you would think with only 6. And he still occasionally just doesn't draw go again. Or he draws a handful of non-blocks and gets super disrupted. So I think he's fine.
Or because you're running more 3 costs now, you play a bunch of blues and then you draw 4 blue hand.
Yeah, 4 blue hand or a handful of reds.
4 red hand, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think he's still fine. I don't think he's crazy or even needs to be toned down, but I do think he's good enough that he's going to hit that mark and take off during PQ season.
Also, if he's super strong, who cares? Brute's been bad for a while. Let him be good.
Keeping that in mind, going into PQ season, playing any of the CC, you should definitely have a plan for dealing with Brute beating you up.
Have a plan for KO. Have a plan for Gravy.
Yeah. Man, I mean,
it's so weird because I want to recommend other aggro decks, but KO just kind of eats all the aggro decks.
The only one he doesn't eat up is Dash.io. I'm just telling you, man, you can't beat 20 points of value. Scouting Fleshback's not going to slow that down.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's enough. I don't know.
And I run null time zone into him.
What are you calling? Oh,
I
Blood
just
Rush?
call one of his blues, man. Like, just call a blue you haven't seen, or if you ever pulse wave harpoon, just call the red that's in his hand. Just you nail it to null time zone one time and he loses. It's fine.
Interesting. So if Dio's good, that's actually really exciting.
Your camera froze.
That's actually really exciting because I like the formats that Dio's good in.
Justin?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, you're lagging a little bit and you have a great face.
We were due for one.
Okay.
Just
You're back.
just one.
That's the one.
But we're talking about KO, and obviously there's newer cards in the meta. I mean, and I think there's now more cards in his deck. Well, theoretically, right, that they can block. Because I know one of the biggest problems is KO usually had a problem blocking. So like Warriors in particular had a great time, necessarily into KO because they can't
That used
block.
to be true.
Yeah, and so has that shifted now where I mean, because like I feel like a lot of these newer brute cards all block. So like he's not gonna minus like Wild Ride and what's the other
he didn't lose any non-blocks. I think they may not play Yellow Wild Ride. That's it. That's the only card that they drop that's non-block.
Yellow Wild Ride, Yellow Bear Fangs. Those are gone. Yellow Pulping if you were on that.
So the Red Wild Rides, the Bear Fangs, and
yeah, you still play the red draw discard. So you have the 9.
Sometimes it's 2 pulpings, I think, but you always have the 3 Wild Rides, 3 Bear Fangs guaranteed. They're just too good.
Yeah. But it does look like everything else is either a 2 or a 3 block. Oh, besides Reckless Stampede, but you wouldn't want to block with that card anyways.
I feel like we're going to see some eccentric sort of like spread of decks though for this ProQuest. I think the expansion slot hype has really sort of, brought some new things to the table. So people are going to try and play Kasai. I'm sure people are going to try and move around some Katsu things. I mean, we'll see how that works. I'm sure there's still going to be some faithful Syndra players out there. Obviously Gravy, Vincent,
Vincent so much better.
Vincent can actually take on KO. That's a hero that can actually compete with KO.
Yes, if I had time and I wanted to like work on a hero that like, if you want a cool angle into the format, I think Vincent's a cool angle into the format.
Just don't run into Verdance. It's not good.
Who's the big bad then? I mean, like, does Gravy do well into KO? Yeah, but does Gravy beat the KO? Like, Gravy is like the meta share right now, right?
Nah, I think KO just beats him up.
It depends on the Gravy build, because I'm a secret Gravy player now. I think it depends on the ally suite. If they are on a bunch of Cuddies and Scubas and they like play like maxed out copies of both, it can be really annoying for KO to kill Cuddy and really annoying to kill Scuba and things like that. So
right, because you can't easy claw them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't easy claw those. So
you basically have to use your might token and then discard a wind up or something.
And have an agility token at the start of your turn.
Or have an agility.
It's awkward. Yeah, it's like super hard. You have to have both might and agility to clear those things cleanly, or you're killing it on your Blood Rush turn, which is like not where I want to be.
So KO Gravy, right? And then if you had to put like your top 4, who comes in as like big meta shares for ProQuest?
Florian for sure.
I mean that's what I was thinking of Florian as well.
Insert Earth.
Yeah.
Insert Earth. So Verdance as well.
I don't think Verdance got really okay. Verdance did get worse. Losing Plume is a big deal. It like makes the deck harder to play, and you have to pitch stack. You have to actually like pitch stack in some matchups, but
kind of, because this was our knowledge without Light of the Leaves, right? Like Light changes that math a little bit. It's not a ton, so like I think Verdance isn't. I think Verdance is really strong. So I think like her and Florian should be like 20 to 25% of a room.
Do you have
okay?
Do you have a 0% matchup into Lyeth as Verdance?
What? No.
He runs natural AB6
and 5 cards.
He has 20 total blues in the deck, and he can't block you.
I mean, he definitely can block if that's what he wants to do.
So okay, so Lyeth is forked in two directions on him. Okay, if he thinks the Verdance is trying to do potion combo stuff, he plays all of his 2 block pumps and tries to kill the Verdance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if the Verdance just doesn't try to, and like if the Verdance tries to smack them back, now he's playing a bunch of 2 block pumps, right? And
Yeah,
can't block
you
one.
definitely have to like decide on whether you're gonna side some of the pumps out.
Yeah.
I think the matchup's really funny because he's like the only hero in the game that runs natural AB6, and not only runs natural AB6, he could run it and then still have a turn after pitching it 6 into AB.
Oh no, for sure. Like I'm not saying that it's like super Verdance favorite or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not a 0.
Also, if he
Like let's
ever
pump the brakes there.
if
He
he
never has a
does
0.
if he does do his pump thing and hits you with like cut a long story short on the turn that you have the potions in your hand, you do feel so awful, man.
Yeah. I don't think I'd run potions into him just because bully tactics is like such a real threat that I don't think fatiguing Eliath is a real thing. Because like you get hit with a bully tactics for 22 when they put your whole hand to the side, and
Mm-hmm.
you're like, all right, well, I feel
Autumn,
really smart with my sink below, and shelter from the storm.
yeah, Autumn's touch for 5 pass.
Yeah, exactly. No, so we're not doing that. So, but I do think both Earth heroes are good. I
Mhm.
would kind of lump them together because
Okay.
Florian is better than the 2 top heroes, but Verdance kind of chews on Florian. So it's like it's a weird one.
So then who comes in at like number 4 then? If
Marlin.
Earth's together.
You're
Oh,
that
don't
high
say
on
that.
Marlin.
Dude,
I want
the
to
deck
let
is
leave.
ridiculous, man. It's not in the like the popular
He's
culture
joking.
of Flesh and Blood. Dude, I'm not going to
He's
psyop people. That deck is crazy.
he's
It
joking.
is so difficult to play. It is really hard to play. Like, but man, dude, I've never seen anyone abuse Codex of Frailty like that. Like, it just puts everyone else to shame. No one abuses Codex of Frailty like Marlin does. It's just wild.
Being able to pitch your hand into your weapon for your big turn for free to then set up a codex is pretty. Like, I mean, you're never punished for it.
Dude,
Where in a lot of decks, you like you need that perfect like handout curve to end with no cards and then codex. But
imagine getting Pulse Wave harpooned every turn.
I think my 4th hero is Kano.
Kano's always good too.
I mean,
think
Kano's always disrespected. I mean, and AB is
You have
usually
to right now. You don't have
disrespected.
a choice to. You don't really have a choice to respect him or not, unless you have
No,
like a local Kano that you know is there, and then you just bring it.
but no, I agree. I think the problem is I think a lot of decks are gonna make it into the forefront to where you're gonna be siding for different things, and you're just gonna have to like
because like
skip that over.
KO was a 50 was like slightly unfavored, but that was before we had floodgates and we got to go like Banana Lands mental. So we're faster, but the KO is also faster. So, but they can't really. They can run AB3, but if they're like holding the blues back for AB3, it's fine. That's a
I
win for me
don't
as a
think they're
KO
going to run
player.
any AB. They might run AB2. Do you? Oh, okay.
They
No, they
don't
have
run
gloves.
any AB.
That's right. They have gloves, and there's no reason to really run the other gloves. The +1 point probably isn't worth it.
Well, Fleshback does nothing in the matchup, right?
Yep. So you're running Skullhorn for AB2 always, and you run that because it's good into verdants, right? You can't just like waning moon you. I guess you run the gloves because it's not like those gloves do anything else. But you're running scabs and chest piece because those cards are great in the aggressive matchups as well. What else?
So
Kano improve in any other ways? So I like to note that Kano got nothing from this set, which means he got everything. Because what Kano likes to be is under the radar.
Well, he's also at like 880 or something like that anyway, so it's like
yeah.
There's going to be like 6 of us who just show up from the lab with Kano because like the only that's is gravy.
I think it's funny that the best card that they could print for Kano in a given set at the time at this moment is literally no card.
Yes, I agree.
The deck is already where it needs to be. And I think it's gonna just hit Living Legend naturally in the next year. They'll pick up a
This
few
is a
wins
bad
and go away.
Prism meta.
I was gonna say nobody's really
This
talking
Prism
a lot
meta's
about Prism.
terrible.
And
This is the
is
worst
that
Prism
just
meta in a long time.
It's so bad.
is it just the number of brutes poppers or just in general? I mean, just
Earth is historically good into Prism because it's either
Alright.
Summer's Fall and now Visit the Tranquil Domain. That card just keeps tucking Prism's auras literally every turn that it's out.
Yeah, so you can't play Aura Plan at all into Earth Heroes because
Yeah. Because
General
like
Tranquil
literally
Domain.
just like that card as a 2-of just makes the aura plan completely irrelevant. Because I'm gonna spend 2 cards getting it out. And I'm gonna tuck your Merciful, your Genesis, your whatever's, the expensive ones. That you spent 2 to 3 cards to play. And so then in theory my 2 cards is exchanging for your like 6 to 9-ish cards. That's a pretty good exchange.
And then obviously KO can pop and then just throw 8 over and over again. Like never has a problem doing that if he wants to. Or he could just throw his giant equipment suite in. And you want to know what's not scary? Prism on 3 cards. You want to know what Fleshbag says? That even when you're on 4 cards, you're on 3 cards.
Yeah.
Right.
So once per game, KO gets to just totally disrespect Prism, and it's pretty backbreaking when you start with no armor and lower life total. And then Guardian may not be like super good or anything, but Guardian being better isn't necessarily great for Prism. And some of the Guardians are more aggressive now, so it's not even like they're
We're also
doodle-daddling
going to see a lot
around.
more aura hate in general.
Yep, aura hate in general.
there's a lot more aura hate.
Cut through the facade is
Because
super good.
Cut through the facade, Clash of Bravado, and the Guardians. Like I've been testing Pleiades, and then I ran into a cut through the facade, Clash of Bravado, something else, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll just put the aura people down for a bit.
I think.
Yeah, my only other like funny dark horse, I really think my only funny dark horse has been set.
I put Kasai as a dark horse.
Oh, Kasai.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Yeah,
that's
Kasai's a good
Yeah.
call. That new card is.
Yeah.
I think
Man.
that Kasai cookers are usually generally in the back. And it just I think now Kasai has really stepped forward as the better dual warrior.
Kasai
this sense.
Florian was a 50-50. Kasai Gravy now is a 50-50. Kasai KO used to be Kasai favored, but they have a bunch of new cards as the KO.
She,
So it might be KO favored.
I mean that's the real kicker, but she blocked well. She's a value machine.
Blood follows Blade just does everything she wanted to do. She wanted one more yellow. She wanted a way to get go again. She wanted some way to create persistent threats. Like
the sellswords, like before, were just kind of a funny little side quest, and now it's like, oh, this is an actual part of my game plan.
Yeah, you don't feel you feel bad if you forgot your sellsword tokens. Now you're going to use them.
They were like a last ditch, like because I had to play the whole game to get to a point where okay, now I can actually like raise an army.
Yeah, and it made you feel like a bit of a dummy because sometimes breaking gold in that deck is so strong, and then you're just trying to sit on it to like raise an army. So
I think dead, right. Is Slippy just dead?
Okay,
is our Assassin's ever dead?
He's just off my mind. There's just no way he's dead. And we don't know the Armory deck yet. When does it come out? That's a good
there's
question.
a Slippy Armory deck?
There is. It has a stealth card called Meat Madness in it. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. And it does put another disruption into his deck. You 100% run this in the deck now. Like after you lose bonds and possibly Persuasive Prognosis, if you're not interested in running that anymore, you definitely run Meat Madness. When did they announce this? We talked about this. We've already talked about this card.
Huh. Oh, from the Armory deck Acct.
Armory deck
okay.
They're not going to call it Armory deck Slippy.
December 12th, so it's after Worlds.
Okay. So this deck is not any legitimate part of the meta. I still think Slippy is fine. I think Mario is also fine. They're just not top of the meta anymore. I think losing bonds, it's hard to be top of the meta when you don't have access to that combo.
Mario's not fast enough to deal with KO.
It's more of a problem of just dealing with both the Earth heroes. Just that sucks.
Yeah, both Earth heroes just totally eat your lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Mario posts AV2 and you're like,
right
nice AV2 chump, and just like zaps you for six times and then kills you with boots at some point.
So, yeah, Kasai and Vincent are the two fun dark horses. I like both of those.
I'm excited to see people brew and cook up Kasai.
Marlon. That's three fun dark horses.
I think we have to like do some games like.
Yeah,
I think you need to see that deck like do its thing. I'm telling you, me when I was teaching Noah how to play it, there were like 14, 15 turn games where we had it every turn. We launched a giant disruptive arrow every turn of the game. Like,
I believe it can do the thing because like the Ranger card pool is insane.
Mm-hmm. It got better.
And, like the Pirate
card.
The card, yeah.
That expansion card is pretty damn wild. And the new Fable is just another blue include.
So, can you imagine getting hit with a King Shark harpoon that gets to go fish twice?
Maybe I'm just used to playing decks that don't really care about the on hits, where I play like 50-50 decks, so I can kind of pick and choose which side I block with. Right? But that's not every deck. Like KO, like getting hit with a King Shark harpoon is like 57 of his cards.
Yep. Every harpoon hits KO.
King Kraken kind of doesn't. It hits Blood Rush, but like you're not playing that into it.
Okay, if you don't hit either Blood Rush or Sinu,
matchup.
Maybe.
I would side out Song, absolutely.
But notably, the blue fin, red fin, and yellow fin all hit.
Yeah,
all have hits. And you don't have a lot of decks that your yellow fin hits. You run quite a few yellows in KO.
Well, Blood Rush is
Blood Rush, Song of Sinu, Send Packing. If you're running the more wild rides, your yellow, the other Go Again card that just got printed. I don't know why the name left my mind.
Buckwild.
Yeah, yellow Buckwild. You've got plenty of yellows in the deck, so you're forcing KO to block.
You have yellows you can run. I don't know if you're taking out your yellows though, just because of blue that Marlon gets to run for free.
To be fair though, you do also have Beast Within and Sea Legs, and you a lot of times you don't care too much if she forces you to discard that.
Yeah, like if I play Beast Within, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Unless you're at 1, then it's really funny.
Well, that's Beast Within. That's always been the story with Beast Within.
Okay.
I mean, Beast Within procs off the Go Fish, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Discard it from hand anywhere.
But I just don't have to choose it. I can just
anywhere to graveyard. There we go. That's the wording.
Effectively, you get to add 1 damage to the arrow, but KO doesn't lose a card.
Yeah, it's like a 2. It's like a 1. It's literally like a 1. So, anyways,
okay. I think that about wraps us up for this week. I'm pretty excited for all these new cards. I'm excited to see where the meta goes. I haven't been this enthused to test decks since a while.
There's a lot of new cooks, a lot of new things that can be happening. When does ProQuest start?
Oh, you're asking me a real question. I don't know.
Well,
what's the ProQuest date? ProQuest. This is ProQuest Yokohama.
Yeah, there's sometime this month coming up. I think they're October.
Yeah, I think it's October 2. It's October 4th through November 9th. So we're already getting pretty close. In fact, what is it next week?
4 through 19?
October 4th through November 9th.
November 9th. Oh, that's hilarious. I can't make any of that. Oh, well.
Dang, gonna be busy the whole straight month.
It's my move-in month.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna record one more time, and then we'll be in ProQuest season. So I guess we talked about it at the right time.
And then we'll have
So
to do
is it
a
a
Living Legend summary next week because we've been working on that.
Yeah,
format.
there's Living Legend. Yeah, we'll talk about Living Legend next week because some of the pro quests are Living Legend.
oh are they?
I'm excited to talk
Okay.
about that one.
Mm-hmm.
That format has been really fun to play.
Okay. All right, so Living Legend next week. You want to get us out of here, Noah?
Yeah. Nobody. Well, Justin, you don't have social media anymore. We can start with you
the
first.
at is fake.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
where
I don't
can
have it.
everybody find you? Minus
They can
here on
find
the pod
me. Yeah, just Jeff's
or
05
out
on
out
Discord.
around.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can like hunt me down at the gym. You can find me at work. You can hand me a
Find them at
handwritten
the
note.
locals.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not at locals right now because
Oh,
You can find them at
House
nunya.com. Nunya business.
exactly. Mind your business. That's me.
Thomas, where can everybody find you?
You can find me at What the System Fab on Twitter and What the System on Discord.
All right. I'm at Big Max Fab on Twitter, at Big Max on Blue Sky, and I'll be opening packs again now that I have something more fun to open than Dynasty for the 86th time, which was what was going to be if I didn't have Super Slam. So it's Super Slam for the pack cracks, which I'm pretty excited about. Got to remember to take the first card away. But I think that's everything that we have for today. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoyed catching up with us this week. And if you did, subscribe or follow depending on where you found us to catch us again next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and remember, we're all siblings in cardboard. And just a PSA, okay? We all know there's about to be 800 more copies of Pummel in the meta because we're coming back into that weird meta. And we're all about to go to ProQuest. And you know it's going to happen. So just discard your card. Don't be that person. Read those cards. Do your triggers. Good, clean ProQuest play. Because that's what's expected at you in those higher events. Don't do
Draw
it.
swords.
And ban it.
Clearly ban it.
That card is wild. It replaces itself.